Hello, Abnormal Investigations. I hope everybody's doing all right. I have a encounter I want to share with you, and man, oh man, this is going to be another good one. I think you're going to really enjoy this one. It's one of those that really makes you say, "Man, this could happen to almost anybody at any time." Because I think there's a lot of us out there that have been in this situation, and I know I've been out in the dark feeding animals at night, or maybe just even running out to the barn to get something. So we're going to jump into this one, guys, and let's just see what's happening here. This one's going to be a little bit different than what y'all are used to. This one is kind of I don't know, it's like a journal. He took, I don't know, his name's Paul, and it's kind of like he took a journal of his encounter that happened to him here in Oklahoma, out in Kenton, Oklahoma, Kenton, very rural area in the Panhandle. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And as always, I look forward to hearing and seeing your comments on this. Here we go, guys. Fall's here. It's always worse in the fall. I don't know why, but it seems like it's always worse. Hello, Mike. I live in Kenton, Oklahoma, and I want to share this with you. This was something I will never forget. I went down to my barn like I had many times. It was cold, and winter was just coming on. You know, that time of year where it's not too cold for a coat, but it's just cool enough you can wear your button up cowboy shirts. My kind of weather. The leaves had fallen, and I could hear this thing walking. You know, the sound of the freshly fallen leaves. And when I turned around, there was no waiting to see it or anything. It was just standing there. Inside the small barn I kept the cattle feed in. I've been to this barn many, many times and never was even a little afraid. But here was this thing that wasn't even supposed to be there, leaned right up against the old well we no longer used to drink from, but I would use it for the garden or the animals or just small things around the farm. Saved a little money on the water. Now, this wasn't a bear. The shoulders, the sheer width of it, and the eyes, they glowed with this weird, sick yellow light. I mean, these were the most yellow, glowing eyes you could ever imagine seeing. The air was matted and dark, and it smelled. Oh my God, did it smell? It smelled like something that had been dead for a week. I've hunted, and I was a guide for a long time, and I guided a lot of hunts, and I know my animals well. This was something I had never seen before, not even close to anything I even imagined could really exist outside of the old storybooks or folk tales that were told. I backed up slowly, holding an empty seed pack out like a like a shield. Stupid, I know. It just watched me. It didn't growl, didn't snap, just that silent, predatory stare. Now the hands, and yes, they were hands, not paws, were massive, thick with muscle, and they were dark fur, ending in claws that looked like curved hunting knives. It almost reminded me of a sloth's nails. I fumbled for the latch on the barn door, not daring to look away for a second. The second I swung the door open, I turned and ran like hell. I didn't stop until I was inside the main house, bolting every door and locking every window. It scares me now to even relive that moment. I hate to even think about it. I don't know what's out there, but it's not normal. I should have listened to the old stories, the local legends. The Osage up here, the natives, used to tell me all the time about stories about the show I want to say this for y'all. I'll probably say it wrong, but Shon Konope, the Dogman, the creature of bad omens that hunts when the balance is broken. I always thought it was just a folklore designed to keep kids out of the woods after dark. Now I know it to be real. The memory of that rank odor is still in my nostrils, a mix of wet dog, spoiled meat, and something else. Something that reminded me of garlic. It damn near made me puke. Now I've checked every window latch twice, and the old 30-30 Winchester is out of the cabinet and it's loaded. I've never felt this vulnerable on my own property before. The worst part is the silence now. I keep listening for something heavy. Walking across the yard. Or worse, scratching at the back of the door. I've listened to your channel and I know the nightmares that people have to face with these damn things, and I hope that I don't have to. The image of those eyes is burned into me. I keep trying to rationalize it, tell myself it was just a bear or some other large animal, but the sheer unnaturalness of it lingers. I've walked through these woods 1,000 times, felt a sense of peace and familiarity. Now all I feel is primal dread that gnaws at the edges of my sanity. The shotgun feels heavy and inadequate in my hands. I just want these nights to be over when they arrive, and I trust the 30-30 more than I do the old shotgun. It's been just a little while now, about a week. I'm sitting here and the wind has picked up outside, whistling through the leaves and making the old storm windows rattle. I can hear the branches of the oak scratching against the siding, a sound I've always found comforting. Before tonight, now it sounds like claws. I am not having a good night at all, Mike. I'm sitting here at the table writing you, half scared to effing death. I'm sitting here in the living room facing the front door, with the Winchester across my lap. The old grandfather clock in the hall just chimed 9 o'clock, and the sound echoing through the empty house scared the shit out of me. It almost made me run out the back door to my truck. I feel so utterly alone. Now my dog Blue, he's acting kind of weird. He usually just sleeps through anything. He's been cowering under the dining room table since he came in, acting like he's scared of something. He won't even look toward the barn side of the house. A dog's instinct is usually spot on, right? That just makes it worse. He knows something is out there. He can probably smell it too. I am going to sit here and see what happens, but I pray nothing. I tried to turn on the TV for some background noise, some sound of normalcy, but all I got was just static. The power's not out, the lights are on, it's just the TV, my cell phone has no service. The isolation is complete. I chose this location for the isolation, and now I almost regret it. It's been around 30 minutes since I last wrote you, and it is now 1:15 a.m. in the morning. I swear I just heard something heavy thud against the side of the barn. Or maybe it was just a branch. The wind is strong, though, tonight. I need to check. I have decided that I'm not going to go back out there. I may peek out the window. I don't know. It's now 1:45 a.m. I'm going crazy just sitting here. I'm not going out there, but I need to see what's going on. I'm going to crawl on my belly to the front window. The blind is slightly ajar. I will let you know what happens when I get back to write. It is pitch out there, pitch dark. Just the weak glow from the yard light by the barn just cutting a pathetic circle in my yard. The air is swirling with the first dry snowflakes of the season. Everything looks eerie and distorted in the weak light. The barn door is shut tight, the heavy bolts still secured. I'm thankful for that. At least I know it's not in the barn. I'd fell asleep, Mike, and I've just woke back up. I was startled back awake, and it's now 2:45 a.m. I looked outside the window, and there's something near the edge of the light, near the old tractor tire, leaned up against the barn. It's too big to be a coyote, too low to the ground. It's moving slowly. It stopped, and it lifted its head, and for a split second, the yard light hits those eyes again. The same damn yellow eyes. I know it knows I'm watching it. So I pulled back from the window fast. I hope it's not mad now. I can feel the sweat dripping down the back of my neck. I'm sitting here scared to death. What should I do? Leave it alone? Don't look outside? I know the natives always said don't look outside at night. Is that why? So many thoughts running through my mind. Did I just screw up? It was sniffing the ground around the barn entrance, circling like it was looking for a way back in, or maybe something I dropped on my way out. I remember I dropped my keys near the door in my panic. Oh God, if it finds those, I may not have a way out of here, Mike. I am thinking it is wanting the feed that I keep in the barn. I hope it's not mad that I've locked it away from its maybe food source. It's now 3:17 a.m. I'm afraid to breathe. Too loud. My dog let out a low whimper from under the table. That thing is close. I am trying to stay calm and rational. It's just an animal, a very big, very weird animal. I keep telling myself, but those hands, no animal has hands like that. I am trying to understand what I have just witnessed. It's been 10 minutes. I haven't moved from behind the couch. Yes, I've been hiding behind the damn couch. The creature is gone from the yard. But I don't see it no more. It's not in the light. I know it's there. I just don't know where it went. And that's the scariest part. Is it circling the house, looking for a weak spot? 4:10 a.m. I can hear things again, rustling in the fallen leaves just outside the living room window. A branch snapped loudly, too loudly to be the wind. I know it's too close. I'm going to move to the hallway where the bathroom is. It's windowless, the safest place in the house. I'm taking the shotgun and a few shells I found in the drawer. I need to be in a place where it can't see me and where I can't see it. But I'm trusting the shotgun because I figure if it comes in, Mike, it will be moving fast and it will be moving at me. The sound of my own footsteps on the hardwood floor is deafening. I'm trying to be quiet, but it seems like everything you do when you're trying to be quiet is so damn loud. I'm sitting on the closed toilet lid, knees drawn to my chest, the shotgun tight in my grip. I'm hyperventilating. I need to get my breathing under control. Mike, I think I may pass out. Oh my God. I cannot do that. The air in here is thick and cold. I can hear it now, clearly. It's pacing outside the house, slow, heavy footfalls that crunch on the frozen ground. It's close to this side of the house now. I can hear the low huffing sound. It's sniffing the foundation. Oh my God, oh God, oh God, oh God, save me. It stopped right outside the bathroom wall. There was a sound of something large pressing against the wood siding, a low, vibrating growl. I felt it more than I heard it. The sun is now coming up and everything has gotten quiet. Even the dog has got up and went to his food bowl to get him an eat and something to drink. Whatever it was, I believe, has now moved on. I went out and I checked the barn. The door ripped open. A feed sack. Not the corn, but the sweet feed. The one that has the molasses in it was ripped open. Probably a quarter of that bag was missing. I believe he came for the food, and when I locked him out, I made him angry. Or maybe he got angry because I seen him. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. It's been a few days now. He hasn't bothered me, but I still feel his presence. And every night now that winter is coming on, at 8:20, almost on the dot, the dog comes in the house and will not go back outside and wants to cower under the table. Do you think I'm safe? And what should I do? Thank you for sharing my story. Your Oklahoma neighbor, Paul. Paul, I want to thank you for sending the photos with your story. I know our viewers really probably enjoyed those. It gives them something to look at. I don't tell anybody that they're safe because nobody knows that. But I would say you need to be cautious and same as everybody else, put up, lights, cameras. I wouldn't allow him access to my food. I wouldn't let him know it was okay. I would lock him out and do what I had to do to keep him out. I would let him know that he was not welcome there and hope that he would move on. And since you haven't had so much trouble there in so long, it's probably one that's just came along and he's found an easy way to get something to eat with fall coming on. He might be getting storing food, for the winter. But I would definitely let him know that it was not okay. And I'd put up lights and stuff and just try to make it very complicated and uncomfortable for him, and maybe some game cameras. That's what I would do. I look forward to seeing what y'all say in chat. Thank you all so very much. And don't forget, tonight we have Dee's Dark Adventures joining us live. Don't forget to come and join us. The thumbnail's already out. Go say hello on the thumbnail. Click notify me. We'll see you on the live tonight, guys, and we're going to talk a whole lot about boots on the ground. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next one. And always remember, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner.